John B. Calhoun's Universe 25 experiment, the perfect utopia that led to doom. Imagine a world where every need is met. Food is abundant, shelter is secure, and survival is guaranteed. It sounds like a utopia, doesn't it? But what if I told you that such a world could unravel into chaos, despair, and self-destruction? Welcome to the story of Universe 25, one of the most fascinating and chilling experiments in the history of behavioral science. In the late 1960s, ethologist John B. Calhoun created Universe 25, a utopian environment for mice. The setup was simple yet perfect, a large enclosure with unlimited food, water, and nesting materials. There were no predators, no diseases, and no scarcity. The mice were free to live, reproduce, and thrive. At first, the population grew rapidly, and everything seemed perfect. But then, something strange happened. The mice began to exhibit bizarre behaviors. They stopped caring for their young. They became either aggressively violent or completely withdrawn. Social structures collapsed, and eventually, the population plummeted, leading to the extinction of the colony. Calhoun called this phenomenon the behavioral sink. Universe 25 wasn't just an experiment, it was a mirror reflecting humanity's own struggles. Calhoun conducted this study during a time of rapid social change, the 1960s and 1970s, when societies were grappling with overpopulation, urbanization, and shifting cultural norms. The experiment raised alarming questions. What happens when a population exceeds its capacity to maintain social order? Are we as humans heading toward our own behavioral sink? History shows us that civilizations rise and fall, often due to internal decay rather than external threats. Universe 25 serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us that even in abundance, we are not immune to collapse. From a sociological standpoint, Universe 25 reveals the fragility of social structures. As the population of mice grew, social roles broke down. Mice that once formed bonds and hierarchies became isolated or violent. This mirrors human societies where overcrowding, inequality, and a lack of purpose can lead to alienation and conflict. Think about modern cities. They're bustling, crowded, yet often lonely. Are we, like the mice, losing our sense of community? The breakdown of social cohesion in Universe 25 challenges us to rethink how we build and sustain social connections in an increasingly fragmented world. In human society, technological advancements have made life more comfortable and interconnected in many ways. But these advancements have also brought about a sense of detachment. The rise of digital media, social networks, and urbanization, while providing convenience, also risks fostering isolation. Just like the mice in the experiment, many of us live in a society full of abundance but struggle to maintain meaningful connections. The more we have, the less we seem to value what truly matters: authentic human interaction, mutual respect, and shared purpose. Philosophically, Universe 25 forces us to confront the nature of existence. What does it mean to live a meaningful life? In the experiment, the mice had everything they needed to survive, but nothing to strive for. They lost their purpose. This raises profound questions about human fulfillment. Are we, in our modern world of convenience and technology, at risk of losing our sense of purpose? Philosophers like Viktor Frankl have long argued that meaning is essential to survival. Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, found that individuals who maintained a sense of purpose in the most harrowing conditions were more likely to survive. He stated that those who have a why to live can bear with almost any how. Without purpose, humans can fall into despair, much like the mice in Universe 25. In our pursuit of comfort and ease, are we overlooking the need for a deeper sense of purpose that drives us forward? Are we at risk of becoming stagnant, with no greater aim than merely surviving? This philosophical exploration leads us to ask, is the pursuit of comfort and material abundance ultimately detrimental to our well-being? Can true happiness be found in accumulation, or does it lie in a sense of purpose, in contributing to something larger than ourselves? Psychologically, Universe 25 is a study of stress and breakdown. The mice exhibited signs of extreme stress, even in an environment of perfect conditions. They became either hyper-aggressive or completely withdrawn, displaying symptoms that mirror human mental health conditions like depression and anxiety. This suggests that overpopulation and the lack of meaningful interaction can have devastating effects on mental health. In our own world, stress and mental health issues are on the rise. We live in a time of unprecedented access to information, wealth, and convenience. Yet feelings of anxiety, depression, and social isolation are alarmingly common. The experiment serves as a stark reminder of the importance of balance, space, and emotional well-being. Just as the mice in Universe 25 suffered from stress despite having everything they needed physically, we too may experience psychological strain in an overstimulated and disconnected world. Economically, Universe 25 offers insights into resource distribution and sustainability. While the mice had unlimited resources, their inability to manage social dynamics and psychological needs led to collapse. This parallels human economies, where abundance does not always equate to stability. Wealth inequality, overconsumption, and environmental degradation are pressing issues that threaten the societal fabric. The idea that infinite resources don't guarantee stability is crucial when thinking about our global systems. The accumulation of wealth and resources does not necessarily result in a harmonious society. Instead, it can exacerbate divisions, as the mice experienced when they were unable to regulate their social dynamics in an environment that was theoretically perfect. The sustainability of both human societies and the planet depends on our ability to distribute resources equitably, manage growth responsibly, and maintain ecological balance. Universe 25 is more than just a mouse experiment. It's a profound commentary on the human condition. It forces us to ask difficult questions about our society, our purpose, and our future. Are we heading toward our own behavioral sink? Or can we learn from the mistakes of Universe 25 and create a world that balances abundance with meaning, connection, and sustainability? As we continue to expand our technological and social frontiers, we must consider what it means to live a meaningful, fulfilled life. How can we foster communities that are not just abundant in resources, but rich in connection, purpose, and emotional well-being? How do we create a world that not only survives, but thrives in harmony with both our internal needs and the environment around us? Now it's your turn. What do you think about Universe 25? Do you see parallels in our world today? How can we avoid the fate of the mice? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you're not subscribing to the Utopia channel, you're probably never going to see us again. But if you are, then congratulations, you're growing every day.